Let's get real for a moment. Women rarely say exactly what they want. They give hints, they drop signals, but if you're not paying attention, you'll miss them entirely. And when you do, that's when frustration and disappointment creep in. The truth is most men fail to understand these unspoken desires, not because they're incapable, but because no one's ever taught them what to look for. But here's the good news. You're not like most men. You're here and you're ready to uncover the secrets. You're about to learn 15 simple but powerful actions that will not only make you stand out from the crowd, but also earn you the respect and admiration of the women in your life. These are the things they secretly crave yet never openly ask for before we dive in. Let's make one thing clear. This isn't about playing games or changing who you are. It's about stepping into your role as a confident, self-assured man who knows how to lead, connect, and inspire. That's the kind of man women gravitate towards, the kind of man who doesn't just capture their attention, but keeps it. Now take a moment to subscribe to this channel because here at the Stoic Golden Rule, we're all about helping men unlock their full potential. Every week, we bring you actionable insights that go beyond surface-level advice, diving into what truly matters, understanding women building meaningful relationships, and mastering yourself. So, if you're ready to discover what women truly respect in a man, keep watching. By the end of this video, you'll have 15 powerful tools to elevate your confidence, improve your connections, and stand out as the man they can't ignore. Number 1, saying, "Don't worry." Action 1, taking charge with confidence. Got this. There's one phrase that instantly earns respect from women. Don't worry, I got this. It's simple, but its impact is massive. Why? Because it conveys confidence, leadership, and dependability, all qualities that women find deeply attractive. When you say these words, you're telling her that you can handle whatever situation arises, no matter how big or small. It's not just about fixing problems, it's about showing her that she can rely on you, that you have the capability to lead and take control when it matters. This doesn't mean she can't handle things herself. Women are more than capable of managing their own lives, but hearing you step up with assurance allows her to feel safe, respected, and most importantly, free to embrace her feminine side. Imagine this, you're out on a date and the restaurant gets your reservation mixed up. Instead of panicking or looking to her for solutions, you confidently say, "Don't worry, I'll sort this out." In that moment, you've demonstrated composure and control, two traits that instantly set you apart from other men. Now, here's the flip side. When you don't step up, or worse, hesitate, it creates doubt. Doubt about your ability to lead, doubt about your confidence, and doubt about your reliability over time. This can erode the respect she has for you. The lesson here is simple. Take charge. Whether it's making a decision about dinner, fixing a small issue, or handling something serious, showing her that you got this goes a long way. Leadership isn't about domination. It's about providing clarity and calm in the face of chaos. So next time the opportunity arises, don't hesitate. Say it, mean it, and most importantly, follow through. Number 2, opening doors. It's such a small act, yet it speaks volumes. Opening a door for a woman might seem outdated to some, but in reality, it's a timeless gesture of respect and attentiveness for her. It's not about whether she can open the door herself. It's about what this action represents. When you open a door for her, you're saying, "I value you, and I'm here to make things easier for you." It's a subtle but powerful display of leadership and consideration. Women nature truly admire a man who takes initiative in even the smallest ways because it shows that he's thoughtful, present, and confident in his role as a protector and guide. Now let's clarify something. This isn't about proving she's incapable. Most women can handle their own lives perfectly fine. It's about the signal you send with this simple act. It says, "I notice you. I respect you, and I want to take care of you in ways that matter." Think about it. Would you rather be the guy who strides ahead, leaving her to open the door herself, or the man who pauses for 2 seconds to show a small but significant courtesy? That 2C action communicates volumes about who you are and how you treat the people in your life. Remember, it's the little things that make the biggest difference. When you choose to open a door, you're not just opening a physical barrier. You're opening a pathway for respect, admiration, and connection, and that's something she won't forget anytime soon. Number 3, offering to fix things without being asked. A man who can roll up his sleeves and solve a problem is instantly attractive. It's not about living in the 1950s where the man does all the handiwork. It's about stepping up when you notice something needs attention and offering to handle it. Women admire this proactive attitude because it shows initiative, resourcefulness, and a sense of responsibility. Here's the thing. Most women are perfect L, capable of fixing things themselves. They can look up a tutorial or call a repair service just as easily as you can. But when you notice her car has a flat tire or her sink is leaking and you say, "Hey, I can take care of that for you," it sends a powerful message. You're saying, "I'm here, I'm dependable, and I care enough to take action." This isn't just about the act of fixing something, it's about what it symbolizes when you step up without being asked. It shows her that you're observant and attentive to her needs. 2 qualities that are rare and highly respected. Even small gestures make a difference. If you notice her phone screen is cracked, offer to help her find a good repair shop. If her chair wobbles, tighten the screws. The effort doesn't have to be grand. It just has to be genuine. Here's the flip side. Ignoring these opportunities can make you seem indifferent or disconnected. By contrast, being the man who notices and acts immediately sets you apart as someone she can trust and rely on. That trust translates into respect, something every man should strive for in his relationships. So next time you see something broken or out of place, don't wait for her to ask. Offer your help and let your actions speak louder than words. Number 4, cooking for her. There's something undeniably captivating about a man who can cook. It's not just about the food itself. It's about the effort, the care, and the confidence it takes to step into the kitchen and create something for someone else. Women find this incredibly attractive because it demonstrates thoughtfulness, creativity, and a willingness to go beyond expectations. Here's the truth. You don't need to be a professional chef or whip up a 5-star meal. Even a simple dish cooked with intention can leave a lasting impression. It shows her that you're willing to put in the effort to make her feel cared for and appreciated. That effort speaks louder than any words ever could picture. You invite her over for dinner, and instead of ordering takeout, you prepare something yourself. Maybe it's pasta, grilled chicken, or even just a well-made sandwich. You've set the table, chosen some background music, and created a cozy atmosphere. In that moment, you're not just a man, you're someone who knows how to make her feel special. What's even more important is that cooking together can be an intimate and memorable experience. It's a chance to connect, laugh, and share moments that deepen your bond. Women notice these little things, and they appreciate the time and energy you put into creating something just for them. So take the time to learn a few recipes. Start small if you have to, but make it personal. Whether it's breakfast in bed or a homemade dinner, the gesture alone will set you apart as a man who knows how to nurture and connect. Number 5, giving genuine action. 5, giving genuine compliments. Everyone loves a good compliment. But here's the catch. Women can tell when you're just saying something to flatter them versus when you truly mean it. The key to giving a compliment that resonates is to focus on things she has control over or has put effort into. This shows her that you're observant, thoughtful, and genuinely appreciative. For example, instead of saying you're beautiful, try something like that. Dress looks amazing on you, or you've got a great sense of style. Why does this matter? While beauty compliments are nice, they often feel generic. Complimenting her outfit, hairstyle, or the way she carries herself acknowledges her effort and individuality. Think about it. She probably spent time choosing that dress, doing her hair, or selecting the perfect accessories. When you notice those details, you're telling her, "I see you and I appreciate the choices you've made." That kind of attention to detail is rare, and it makes your compliments stand out. It's not just about appearance either. Compliment her personality, her humor, or her perspective on life. Say something like, "I really admire how you think about things," or "You're so fun to talk to." It's refreshing, These types of compliments go deeper and show her that you value her as a whole person, not just her looks. The takeaway: be specific, be genuine, and make it personal. When you do, your words will stick with her long after the moment has passed, and that's how you leave a lasting impression. Number 6, giving her your jacket when it's cold. It's such a simple gesture, yet it holds a profound meaning. Offering your jacket when she's cold isn't just about practicality, it's a demonstration of care, protection, and attentiveness. Women notice and deeply appreciate these small acts of kindness because they signal that you're paying attention to her comfort and well-being. Imagine this: you're out on a chilly evening and she's clearly shivering. Instead of waiting for her to ask you, take off your jacket and drape it over her shoulders. In that moment, you're not just keeping her warm, you're making her feel safe and valued. It's an effortless way to say, I'm here for you and your comfort matters to me. Now, some might argue that this is an old-fashioned move, but here's the reality. Gestures like these never go out of style because they reflect qualities. Every woman admires thoughtfulness, generosity, and leadership. It's not about the jacket itself. It's about the message behind it. You're willing to sacrifice a bit of your own comfort to ensure hers. And that's a trait she won't forget on the flip side. Neglecting moments like these can send the wrong signal. It might make you seem oblivious or indifferent, which can erode her perception of you over time. But when you step up, even in these small ways, you're building trust and connection. So next time the temperature drops, don't hesitate. Offer her your jacket and let your actions do the talking. Sometimes the smallest gestures leave the biggest impressions. Number 7, giving her forehead kisses. There's something uniquely powerful about a forehead kiss. It's simple, intimate, and non-sexual, yet it carries a deep emotional weight that most men overlook for a woman. This small gesture signals care, affection, and a sense of security. 3 things she values deeply in a relationship. When you kiss her forehead, you're saying, I see you, I cherish you, and I'm here for you. It's not about passion or desire. It's about connection. This is the kind of action that transcends words, leaving her feeling understood and appreciated on a level that's hard to put into words. Think about it. Anyone can give a kiss on the lips, but a forehead kiss is different. It's more thoughtful, more intentional, and it shows that you value her as a person, not just as a romantic partner. It's a gesture that communicates protection and tenderness, a combination that's irresistible. The beauty of a forehead kiss lies in its versatility. It can be a comforting act after a tough day, a quiet moment of connection, or just a way to show you care without saying anything. Women notice these details and they hold on to them, often seeing them as a reflection of your emotional maturity and ability to connect on a deeper level. So the next time you want to make her feel special, try it. A quick forehead kiss can be surprisingly powerful, leaving her feeling valued and deeply connected to you. Sometimes it's the smallest gestures that speak the loudest number. 8, surprising her with unexpected gifts, given on birthdays, anniversaries, or holidays, are great, but they're often expected. What truly sets you apart is surprising her with a thoughtful gift when she least expects it. This isn't about extravagance. It's about showing her that you were thinking of her even when there was no occasion to remind you. The beauty of unexpected gifts lies in their ability to create lasting memories. It could be something as simple as a single flower, her favorite snack, or a handwritten note. The key is in the thought behind it. You're saying, I noticed you and I wanted to do something special for you. That kind of spontaneity adds a spark to any relationship and makes her feel valued in ways words alone cannot imagine. She casually mentions her favorite author in passing, and a week later, you surprise her with a book by that author. It's not about the gift itself. It's about the fact that you listened, remembered, and acted. These small gestures show her that you're attentive and care about the details that make her unique. On the flip side, failing to take advantage of these opportunities can make you seem indifferent or overly predictable. Women want to feel appreciated and seen, and nothing achieves that more effectively than a thoughtful, unexpected gift. So don't wait for the next big occasion. Look for small moments to surprise her. It doesn't have to cost much. What matters is that it's genuine. And from the heart, trust me, the impact of these little surprises lasts far longer than you might think. Number 9, saying I love you first for many women. Saying I love you first is a daunting task, even if she feels it. The fear of rejection or seeming too eager can hold her back. That's why she secretly hopes you'll take the lead and say those 3 words first when you do it, reassures her of your feelings, and strengthens the emotional connection between you. Think about it when you express love first. You're not just stating your emotions, you're taking a bold step in the relationship. It shows her that you're confident in how you feel and unafraid to be vulnerable. This kind of emotional leadership is something women deeply respect and admire in a man. Now, you might be hesitant. You may wonder, what if she doesn't feel the same way? Or what if I scare her off? But here's the truth. If you've been building a genuine connection and she enjoys being with you, chances are she's waiting for you to say it. Taking that initiative solidifies your bond and removes the uncertainty that often lingers in the early stages of a relationship. Saying, I love you doesn't just benefit her, it also sets the tone for your relationship. It establishes trust, openness, and mutual respect. Women admire a man who can express his emotions clearly and confidently without fear of judgment. So when the moment feels right, don't hold back, be the first to say it. The impact of those 3 simple words can change the dynamic of your relationship in ways you never imagined. Number 10, investing time in foreplay for women. Intimacy isn't just about the physical act. It's about the build-up, the connection, and the anticipation for foreplay is the key to unlocking this experience. Yet so many men either rush through it or skip it entirely. This is a critical mistake, because for women, foreplay isn't just a preference, it's a necessity. The brain is her most powerful erogenous zone, and foreplay is what stimulates it. It's about setting the mood, creating tension, and making her feel desired long before anything physical happens. Actions like passionate kissing, whispering something playful or sensual, or even just holding her close and making her feel secure can ignite her senses in ways that rushing never will. When you invest time in foreplay, you're not just creating physical pleasure, you're building emotional intimacy. Women want to feel connected, appreciated, and wanted. Foreplay shows her that you value the entire experience, not just the end result. It's also a sign that you're attentive to her needs and willing to prioritize her satisfaction. Skipping or cutting foreplay short sends the opposite message. It makes her feel like an afterthought rather than a partner by contrast. Taking your time shows maturity, patience, and a deep understanding of what she needs to feel comfortable and connected. The takeaway: slow down. Let the moments build. Pay attention to her reactions and adjust accordingly. When you make foreplay a priority, you're not just enhancing the experience for her, you're strengthening the bond between you both. And that's something she'll never forget. Number 11, dressing and grooming properly. Here's a hard truth: how you present yourself matters. While women may not prioritize looks the way men often do, they absolutely notice when a man puts effort into his appearance. Dressing and grooming properly isn't about vanity, it's about respect for yourself, for her, and for the environment you're in. Think about it. You wouldn't show up to a job interview in wrinkled clothes and uncombed hair. Right. The same principle applies to relationships. A well-groomed man signals that he takes himself seriously. It tells her that you value first impressions and take pride in how you present yourself. This doesn't mean you need to wear a designer suit or spend hours in front of the mirror. It's about the basics: clean, well-fitted clothes, good hygiene, a fresh haircut, and trimmed nails. Even a small detail like wearing a pleasant fragrance can leave a lasting impression. Women notice these things, and they appreciate the effort. Here's another thing to consider when you invest time and energy into your appearance. It often inspires her to do the same. Women naturally want to match the energy you bring to the table, but when you neglect your grooming or dress sloppily, it sends the message that you don't care enough to put in the effort, and that's a turnoff. So take some time to refine your style. Choose outfits that reflect your personality and confidence. Make grooming a regular habit. Not only will it boost your own self-esteem, but it will also make her proud to be seen with you. And that's a win for both of you, number 12. Saying no when it matters. No woman truly respects a man who agrees with everything she says or does. While being agreeable might seem like the easy way to avoid conflict, it often comes across as weak and insecure. Women don't want a yes man, they want someone who stands by his values, speaks his mind, and isn't afraid to push back when necessary. Saying no isn't about being argumentative or difficult. It's about having the confidence to set boundaries and the courage to express your authentic self. When you say no in a thoughtful, respectful way, it shows that you have standards and won't compromise your integrity just to please someone else. This kind of strength is incredibly attractive. Think about it. If you agree with her every suggestion, defer to her every decision, and never challenge her opinions, it creates an imbalance in the relationship over time. She might start to feel like she's leading the dynamic and wonder if you're capable of making your own decisions. By contrast, when you assert yourself, you communicate that your thoughts and feelings matter too. This doesn't mean you should argue for the sake of it or refuse just to prove a point. It's about standing firm on things that truly matter to you. Your time, your values, your principles. A man who respects himself enough to say no earns respect in return. So, don't shy away from expressing yourself the next time you feel the need to say no. Do it with confidence and conviction. Women may not always agree with you, but they will respect your strength and authenticity. Number 13, flirting with intent. Flirting isn't just a game, it's an art. It's how you spark attraction, build chemistry, and keep the connection alive. Whether you're in the early stages of dating or years into a relationship, unfortunately many men either don't know how to flirt or stop doing it altogether once they feel comfortable. This is a mistake because, for women, flirting is essential to keeping the fire alive. Flirting isn't about cheesy pickup lines or over-the-top gestures. It's about being playful, confident, and intentional. It's in the way you tease her with a clever remark, how you maintain eye contact a little longer than usual, or even the subtle brush of your hand as you reach for something. These small moments create tension and excitement, which are key ingredients in attraction when you flirt. You're showing her that you're still interested, that you see her as someone worth pursuing, even if you've been together for years. Women love feeling desired, and flirting is one of the simplest ways to communicate that without saying a word. Now here's the catch: flirting shouldn't feel forced. It's about reading the room, and in understanding her responses. Too much can come off as insincere, while too little might make you seem detached. The goal is to strike a balance just enough to keep her intrigued and engaged. Flirting doesn't end once you're in a relationship. In fact, it becomes even more important. It keeps the dynamic fun, fresh, and full of energy. So don't let it fade away. Make flirting a part of your daily interactions, and watch how it strengthens your bond and keeps the spark alive. Number 14, setting clear boundaries. Respect is built on a foundation of boundaries. Women admire a man who knows what he stands for and isn't afraid to set limits when necessary. It's not about being rigid or controlling. It's about showing that you have principles and the confidence to uphold them. A man who sets boundaries is seen as strong self. Assured and worthy of respect, boundaries are essential in any relationship, because they define what you're willing to accept and what you're not. For example, if you're constantly rearranging your schedule to accommodate her never expressing your own needs or tolerating behavior that doesn't align with your values, you may come across as overly accommodating. While this might seem like a way to avoid conflict, it can lead to a loss of respect over time. When you clearly communicate your boundaries, you're sending a message: I respect myself enough to stand by my values. This doesn't mean you're inflexible. It means you're self-aware and willing to prioritize your own well-being. Alongside the relationship, women admire men who can strike this balance because it shows emotional maturity, and leadership. Setting boundaries also prevents resentment from building up. When you don't speak up, You may feel taken advantage of or undervalued by contrast. When you enforce your limits with kindness and confidence, it creates a dynamic of mutual respect. The key is communication. Express your boundaries calmly and respectfully. For instance, if you need time for yourself or dislike certain behaviors, let her know a woman who values you will respect those boundaries, and in turn, your connection will grow stronger and healthier. Number 15. Maintaining emotional composure. One of the most respected traits in a man is his ability to stay calm and composed. Under pressure, women are naturally drawn to men who can handle life's challenges without losing control, because it conveys strength, maturity, and reliability. Emotional composure isn't just about suppressing your feelings, it's about mastering them and responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Life is unpredictable and stressful. Situations are inevitable, whether it's dealing with an argument, facing a setback at work, or navigating a tricky social situation. How you handle yourself speaks volumes. A man who can stay collected in the heat of the moment not only earns a woman's respect, but also makes her feel safe and secure. Imagine you're in the middle of a disagreement, and instead of raising your voice or getting defensive, you listen carefully. Pause and respond with clarity and patience. This approach diffuses tension and shows her that you're in control of your emotions, a trait that many women find irresistible. On the other hand, losing your temper or acting erratically can create doubt about your ability to lead and maintain stability in the relationship. Women admire a man who can face challenges head-on without letting emotions cloud his judgment. It's a quality that sets you apart as someone who is not only dependable, but also deeply self-aware. So the next time you're faced with a tough situation, take a breath. Think before you act. Mastering your emotions isn't just good for your relationship. It's a cornerstone of personal growth. And respect women notice. And they respect a man who stays grounded, no matter what comes his way. Respect isn't something you demand. It's something you earn by embracing these 15 principles. You're not just improving how women perceive you. You're becoming a stronger, more self-aware man. Each of these actions, from taking charge to setting boundaries and mastering your emotions, reflects qualities that women deeply admire. They also help you stand out in a world where too many men settle for mediocrity. But here's the key. Don't do these things just to impress her. Do them because they make you a better version of yourself. Women respect a man who knows his worth, values his time, and takes pride in how he shows up in the world. When you embody these traits, respect and admiration naturally follow, not just from women, but from everyone around you. Now that you know what it takes to gain her respect, it's time to put it into action. Start small if you have to pay attention to the little things, like how you listen, how you lead, and how you show appreciation over time. These habits will become second nature, and you'll notice how they transform your relationships and your life. Remember, respect and attraction go hand in, and a man who earns a woman's respect will always hold her attention. So take these insights, apply them, and let your actions speak louder than words. If you want to continue learning how to elevate yourself and create meaningful connections, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more insights every week. Until next time. Lead with purpose, act with intention, and always strive to be the man she can't help but admire. Remember, consistency is key in building trust and admiration in any relationship. By embodying these qualities and staying committed to personal growth, you will naturally become a man that others look up to and admire.